Welcome back to that bearded gunman's channel. So today we're going to be taking a closer look at my Glock 47, my everyday carry. This is going to be a more behind the scenes, no shooting, just kind of a disassembly, a breakdown, and look at. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to eject the magazine and take the one shell out of the head. Now you can see it's clear, and just for the record, I am still using the pink-tipped Hornady Critical Defense breast cancer awareness shells. So, on this side, and as well as this one, we have an extended slide release. So, I'm going to pull this to the rear, show that it's clear. So, from this point right here, I'll kind of break down the gun. So, right here on the front, we have a Streamlight TLR1 HL with, I don't know if you can see it because of the bad lighting again. See if we can turn this little flash off back here. Can I see a little better now? The Glock Perfection laser engraving on the bottom side of this. We have a flared mag well to the rear here. These come, I believe, stock on all Gen 5s. They come stock with a flared mag well. Up top here we have my Holosun, my 407C. This side, like I said, same thing. This is the ambidextrous TLR1, as well as the extended slide release. However, for some reason, my hands, that is a very uncomfortable thing, getting my fingers very, very close to that right there, because I can feel the inside of my thumb going into this right here, or right here in the slide hole. And it's very concerning when I push that down. If I can feel it scrape against my hand. But it's neither here nor there. So, like again, show double clear. I'm going to turn my flash back on so we can see this in good lighting. So, it is very dirty. I shoot it quite a bit. But, as you can see, that's clear. So, we will now drop the slide. Make sure on this side of the barrel, there's nothing that you would not intend to destroy or hurt if this gun was still loaded. So, pull the trigger, pull to the rear slightly, pull these two pins down. I got fat fingers and it's going to be difficult with me here on this other side. Now, you can see it's kind of disconnected here at the rear. Oh, it's going to fight me through and through. I knew it's going to. Yeah, got to pull that trigger one more time. So, now it's apart. We can really see that this thing is disgusting. Like I said, I use it quite a bit. As you can see, it's got a little bit of carbon buildup. I had quite a bit right on the outside ring, but this is kind of concerning about how dirty this is. And yes, I do have the large back strap on right now for those who are paying attention. I have massive hands. Like I said, this is the 17 frame, which is the 47, which is definitely not a 17. But I have massive hands, and that large, like I said, the back strap right there really helps with controllability. Now, onto the upper here. So, as you can see, it's got quite a bit of buildup here in the rear. And probably wipe some of that off of there in my hand. It's a lot of brass dust. So, let's go ahead and get this pulled back over here. So here in the front, I haven't looked much into this. I've read about it, but I haven't researched into it. So the 47 is essentially a 17 slide. However, it has a short action, which the spring ends, as you can see, right about there. The recoil spring ends from there to there. But it has this spacer. So from what I've read, this is actually a Glock 19 Gen 5 spring, but on a 17 frame and, like I said, the spacer. I can't confirm or deny this. I haven't really read into this, the whole thing. But the few things I have read is that the 47 has the weight and the feel and the size of a 17, but somewhat similar recoil of a 19. And from shooting this, I can say it is slightly snappier than a standard 17. But let's go ahead and get this thing put back together. I'm not really concerned about cleaning it because it is not it's not terrible. As you can see, I can take my hand like this and run inside. It's not bad enough I'd justify cleaning. But to put it back together, take your slide and your lower. Go ahead and put the frame. I was trying to do this through my camera, so it's going to be a little funky for me. But slide the frame. And for some reason, that little back piece right here, the ejector, always tries to jump over a little bit, and you got to kind of push that side over your thumb. But anyways, get it back to that position right here. As you can see, it's still got a little bit of gap right there. It's not locked in. It's still going to go forward. Just take it and grab anywhere you're comfortable, mainly, where the serrations are is where you want to grab, obviously. And just give it a slight push to the rear until you hear that click right here. And now you are good to go. And that's just a simple breakdown of the Glock 47, my everyday carry gun. And I will see you guys next time. This is That Bearded Gunman.